Hey guys. I just wanted to take a moment and delve into a little bit more about what exactly makes my lifestyle program different than other nutritional programs and programs that are aimed to changing your body. Um, Most importantly, I try to get this message across, and I hope I'm successful in last programs, but my biggest goal with this lifestyle program is to change that mentality. You're not more worthy if you're leaner. You're not more worthy if you eat less. Food isn't to be put in categories of good and bad. Your body doesn't request numbers when it's looking for nourishment. That whole mentality is keeping women and men in a state of disordered eating and keeping us in a shame cycle, or a cycle that isn't intuitive, isn't natural, isn't customized, and is kind of forcing your body to do what you think is normal rather than your body telling you and you responding to those cues in the healthiest way that you can. You know, it's no secret our society is hyper-focused on the way that we look. From these days Instagram, where we're allowed to filter what we look like for an instant dopamine rush of likes, to the conditioning of commercials from, way back in the 70s and 80s telling us that if we're smaller we're better, that we need to eat a certain amount to look our best. All these conditional messages that have brainwashed us. And it's why the weight loss industry is so huge. And if you look into most weight loss programs and programs that are focused on the way that you look, you'll realize that the effectiveness is short term. It's not something that people can live with forever. It's a short-term, goal-oriented program. Nothing wrong with goals. But when the goal is superficial and not natural or organic, it's going to be for that span of time only. So that brings me to my lifestyle program. The whole goal of this program is to kind of, clear that clutter from your brain. Stop thinking in terms of numbers. Stop thinking in terms of good and bad. Stop thinking in terms of starving yourself to reaching your ideals. More in terms of being healthy, being strong, answering the cues that your body gives you healthfully in that moment in time, because it's dynamic. Our body doesn't want the same friggin' thing every day. That's why I cannot stand those meal plans. You think your body wants, eggs and oatmeal every friggin' morning? Come on. Let's get real. You're living in such a cage when you live in a meal plan. It's not realistic. It's not sustainable. So this lifestyle program, we're kind of washing your mentality from those disordered, conditioned ideals that we've been fed our whole lives, quieting that down, all that outside stuff, introducing some education about specific types of foods and what those foods do to you during different times of the day based on your workout, etc. Listening to how those foods make you feel in terms of your mood, in terms of your digestion, your sleep patterns. We have so much data that we can take from our body and use to support our health that if we slow down to respond to it, we'd all be in such a healthier place. Listen, I don't go through a day without eating these bad boys. My favorite chips on the planet, Pico de Gallo by Mi Niña. Sorry, I'm butchering that. But they're non-GMO corn and oil, pretty much. On a standard fitness diet, this would be a cheat day. What the hell, a cheat day? Why am I depriving myself from something that's not, this isn't terrible. It's non-GMO corn and oil. What's the big deal? If I made it a big deal, if I made it something that I'm not supposed to touch, I would eat the whole bag. Instead, maybe after my workout every day, I have 10 and I'm completely satisfied. With my lifestyle program, as I've said before, we look into 3 different types of foods for us as individuals. Foods that we should eat the majority of the time because it makes us feel fast, it makes us have energy, sleep well, doesn't clog us up, moves through our body well. Those are the foods that you focus on. There's foods that we moderate, these chips, because if I ate them all the time, I probably wouldn't feel or look as good as I would hope to, right? And there are foods that are absolute no's as much as we can. You know, I would never touch a donut. I don't really touch fried fish because I know if I ate that, number one, I'd probably never go to the bathroom again. Number two, I'd be complaining for days after that my stomach hurt, that I was tired. It would probably make me break out. Why would I want to touch that? So the goal of this lifestyle program is to kind of get you to figure out what specific foods do to you, right? And after that, how to support your workouts. And when you focus on that positive frame of reference and you focus on feeling good, feeling strong, feeling energetic, that is when your body will change. And that is when you will strike a nutritional, intuitive, clean eating pattern that you'll be able to keep for life. Because why would you want to sway from that? Why would you not want to feel your best? So I hope to see you all in my October group, my October lifestyle program. It is super fun. It's contagious. The group is so supportive. I promise you won't regret it. So please reach out to me with any questions, and I hope this was informative. Thanks.